Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this presentation on looping statements by Group 4. Loops are a fundamental concept in programming that allow us to perform repetitive tasks efficiently and effectively. In this presentation, we will explore the different types of loops available in programming languages and their syntax, as well as best practices for their use. By the end of this presentation, you will have a solid understanding on how to use loops to automate repetitive tasks and streamline your code. So let's dive in and explore the world of looping statements. But first, we have the task distribution. Firstly, we have COTONIEL to present the results of the debug code, Hadwin PARREñas for the flow of the script and arrangements, Jharmley ARNAIZ for the analysis and conclusion, and lastly, Marione Crucero for the narration. Now let's call on my groupmates to start the demonstration.
This program prompts the user to enter a temperature in degrees Fahrenheit and then converts it to degrees Celsius. Using the formula Fahrenheit -32 times 5/9, it does this 6 times in a row and prints out the result for each temperature entered. This program prints out a multiplication table of size 10 by 10. The program uses nested loops, an outer loop for the rows, and inner loop for the columns. To calculate and print the product of each row and column, the first row and column displays the numbers 1 through 10. The program uses the I times J formula to calculate the product of each row and column and uses tabs to format the output. Finally, the program ends by returning to 0.
We use loops in C++ because it allows for the same block of code to continuously execute until a certain condition is satisfied. This means that the task can be completed efficiently, thereby saving time and resources. It could be used in creating a counter or check if user inputs meets the desired criteria. We use different looping methods to make a range that what we wanted so that it could also convert into different multiples. We also use include IONIT in order to simplify the term and make it easier to convert. We finally use a simple math terms like multiplying values used to change Fahrenheit to Celsius or vice versa. It also adds to the loops that it could easily convert the given values in the Celsius into Fahrenheit in multiples. Utilizing different header files could shorten the code and make it easier for the programmers to achieve the desired program. It's only logical for programmers to look for the shortest or the fastest way to code since it could be more efficient or less stressful to understand. Understanding different coding techniques could help programmers since they could apply it to their coding and make it shorter and comprehensible.
In conclusion, we have covered a lot of ground in this presentation for looping statements. We have discussed the importance of loops in programming, the different types of loops available, and best practices for using them effectively. We hope that you have gained a deeper understanding of how to use loops to simplify your code and make it more efficient. Remember, loops can be incredibly powerful tools in your programming arsenal. but it's important to use them appropriately and with care. Thank you for joining us today, and we wish you all the best in your programming endeavor. Thank you and have a great day.